Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Crispy with a very special video that I wanted to make for a while. So I use the app called Tell Me, and it's connected to my Snapchat. I get asked anonymous questions 24/7 on this app, so I figured why not do a video where I answer some of these questions as confidently as possible for all of my fans. But before we get on with that, we got two sponsors tonight. Now, I am not being paid to do this. This is just for shits and giggles. So first, tonight's sponsor, 7-Up Zero Sugar Caffeine Free. That classic lemon lime taste, but it's good for you. Cheers. Refreshing. And then, last but not least, we got another sponsor. Now, this product is a very good product. It has multiple uses that you could use this product for. Now, don't judge me. I know this might seem like it's a girl product, but I use it because it's good for moisturizing. And that is our new sponsor, Hemp's Body Moisturizer. Now, this is a lotion. This is a citrine crystal and quartz. I don't know exactly. I know those are just like birthstones or some shit. But this is a good lotion. It's good for moisturizing your skin, and it's also good for jerking off. As you can tell, I use it a lot. But the question is, what do I use it mostly for? Leave that in the comments. I want to see what the fans have to say about that. All right, enough bullshit. Let's get on with answering these questions for y'all. So I got my phone here. This is my main phone, the phone that I record my music on and some of my YouTube videos on. My safety case, don't tread on me because I'm an American patriot. Don't tread on me. Don't tread on my rights to freedom of speech and freedom of expression. So enough stalling. Let's answer Tell Me questions. So for those who don't know what Tell Me is, it is an app where you practically connect it with your Snapchat account and people will ask you anonymous questions. So I got a shit ton of questions and I'm going to be answering them for y'all as confidently as possible. So first things first. First question we got is, what do you need to practice? To be honest, I'm good at rapping. The only thing I think I need to practice on is how to get laid quicker. Look up from your phone. What do you see? Well, I'm outside. I hear crickets. I see trees. I see a flagpole. I see my Pap and Graham's porch swing. I see my Pap and Graham's rocker. I see the fridge where the soda's at. I also see your mother's fat ass on my face and her pussy in my mouth. Next question. What were some of your birthday rituals as a kid? That is a very good question. So birthday rituals. So starting my 5th grade year, I got into eating Chinese food. It's without doubt some of my favorite food to eat once in a while. It's not healthy for you, but it tastes good. It's fire. I mean, come on, Chinese food, it's fucking lit. So every year for my birthday when I was younger, I'd always ask my mom and dad, can I go to Chinese, get Chinese, and invite some of my friends? That's some of my birthday rituals. And I do what everybody else does. They have the traditional birthday cake and, food, supper, and presents. So that was some of my birthday rituals. But my first ritual was when I woke up and realized it was my birthday, realizing that I got an older age. And my mom and dad would wake me up for school, and I'd be like, can I open one gift? That was always my ritual. My mom and dad would always let me at least open one gift, and I could open my rest when I got home from school. After I finished my homework, of course. So next question, what's your favorite place to get fast food? Now, see, this is a tough one. I've eaten at tons of fast food places. Now, that shit's not good for you. I've actually cut back on fast food. But if I'm in the mood for something, it's a tough one because I like Wendy's, I like Burger King, I like Chick-fil-A, I like Raising Cane's. Actually, I'd have to say Raising Cane's, probably without doubt, some of the best fast food that I've had in a while. Some of the best fried chicken. I used to love Kentucky Fried Chicken, but when I tried Raising Cane's when we were up in Ohio, that shit was fucking fire. But to say favorite place, I mean, God, there's so many. I mean, so many to choose from, but if I had to pick at least a couple, it would be Raising Cane's, Wendy's, and CJ Hardee's. No, I scratch that back. I like CJ Hardee's, but if I had to pick at least 3 favorite fast food places just to answer this question as confidently as possible, it would be Raising Cane's, number 1, Number 2 would be Wendy's, because I love the Frosties and the square burgers. Just something about a square burger is fucking fire. Then, third on the list of favorite fast food places, it would probably be Burger King, because I love the chicken fries, I love the spicy nuggets that they have, and I love the Angry Whopper that they have every summer, spring, or fall, or whenever it comes out. I don't know. Oh no, that's the black bun they do for Halloween. That's a good question. Next question. Would you like to be taller or smaller than you are, and why? Now, see, that's a good question. But to answer it, confidently, I would have to say I would like to be taller. My real height is I'm legit 5'4". I'm not that tall. I get it from my mother. My mother's real short. My dad's tall, and I think I got my mom's gene with height. So yeah, I'm 5'4". But I wish I was taller. That way, because there's certain heights that I can't reach, so I guess being a little taller would make that easier for me to reach those hard-to-reach heights, so yes, I would like to be taller. Thoughts on jealousy in a friendship? Okay, this is a good one with my current situation. So, I caught feelings for a girl who is my best friend. We have been best friends. I don't even want to go into full details, because if she sees this video, she would bitch at me, and I don't want that, because I love her and I respect her. So I'm kind of jealous of her because she does have a boyfriend, and I've had feelings for her for a while, but I have to respect her boundaries. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But thoughts on jealousy in a friendship is, that's kind of natural. Like, I used to be the jealous friend. I mean, I still kind of am. Like, there's some times where I look at things that my friends have that I don't. For instance, a girlfriend, they aren't virgins. I'm kind of jealous of that. But it's kind of normal when you have friends. But I try not to be the jealous one, because nobody likes the jealous one at all in life. Whether you're a friend, relationship-wise, nobody likes that. So that's a good question. What was your highlight today? So this one was asked 3 days ago, but I figured I'm going to go down and answer as much as I can. So what was your highlight today? So I woke up, had a great day, had my traditional morning cup of coffee with creamer. Coffee Mate creamer, that's my preferred creamer. No fancy flavors. I mean, once in a while I like the mocha one. So I woke up, had a glass of coffee, came outside my Pat and Graham's house here, smoked a cigarette on the porch swing, listened to music, helped my brother tear the illegal tents off of our neighbor Mary's car. That way she wouldn't, because she got pulled over. Then had buffalo chicken, ground buffalo chicken burgers that my sister-in-law made. They were fucking fire. She did a great job on those. So I'd have to say my main highlight of today was I had a great day. Every day that I have is great. Even though I'm single, I don't have a girlfriend, the most important thing is every day is a great day, because you get to live another day, you get to see your friends, you get to see your fans, your friends and family, but most importantly, your family and friends is the most important thing. So every day to me is a great day. Even where I feel sad, I have great days. You got to make the most of it. When can't you be true to yourself? So, oh God, that's a very tough question. Because I've started loving myself more ever since I started working out. I used to self-loathe myself. I've never admitted that to a lot of people. Well, I kind of did with my current, recent released newest album, The Savage Spirit. A lot of those songs on that album was me opening up about a lot of my struggles that I have, and with my former self, hating myself. I used to hate myself a lot because I would always get rejected, friend zone, thinking that there was something wrong with me. But when I started working out, in the end, I realized that I love myself too much to let people's opinions validate who I am. So I'm always true to myself. This one was asked 4 days ago. How are you? I'm doing great. How are you doing? Are you having a great day? Are you having a bad day? I would love to know. And if you are having a bad day, talk to me, because I'd rather hear your story. 4 days ago, what was the stupidest thing you have ever experienced on a dating app? Downloading the dating app. So I've tried all kinds of dating apps. I've tried Facebook dating. That's the only one that I like so far, because I've gotten some results. Not potential matches, but results. But the stupidest thing that I ever experienced on a dating app was downloading Tinder. Not only did I realize that Tinder, and ironically, I am a 23-year-old virgin that's trying to lose his virginity to a decent woman, I didn't know that Tinder was strictly for hooking up and fucking women, just to get a quick piece of pussy. But the stupidest thing was, I downloaded it. I made my bio acting like I was generally interested in dating a woman, but I didn't know it was a hookup app. And then when I did get potential matches, the stupidest thing was downloading the app because they charge you $20 a month just to see who you matched with. And that's like paying for pussy. And I'm no simp. I don't pay for pussy. It's either free or no deal for me. That's how I say it. You should use that advice too if you're a real man like me. Moving on. Thoughts on wearing expensive watches. I don't wear a watch. I just wear my skull ring that I got out of a candle when my mom was selling jewelry and candles. And my CSL plasma wristband that I got because my mom and dad donate plasma once in a while. So, I mean, if you want to wear, shit like a Rolex, that's cool, but don't flex it like you're a fucking rich douchebag because that just makes you look like an arrogant dumbass. That's my only opinion on wearing expensive shit in general. Should you keep trying anyways if someone says no to a date? Absolutely. You should never give up. If you feel that this is the woman for you, you pursue her. But do it lightly. Don't become obsessed because that's just creepy. Nobody likes an obsessed stalker. Don't do that shit. That's weird. And don't simp if you're pursuing a woman. Just be a man. Never give up. And remember, I'm going to lay some game down on y'all. Just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't score. I'm telling you. So should you keep trying anyways? Always try. What's your opinion on people being in a relationship with multiple people? That's fucking weird. Even though I met a woman on Live Me and we sexted a lot, she's married and she's in a polyamorous relationship. I could never do that. I enjoy the sexting, but I could never. I mean, I have dated 2 women at the same time, not like a Mormon, but yeah, that shit's just weird. I mean, we're not Muslims. And no, I do not apologize for saying that. So if you're in a relationship with multiple people, you're fucking stupid. Like, it should just be one man and one woman. Or if you like being a player, I don't agree with the whole player lifestyle. I'm not much of a player myself, but I won't knock people that are players, but don't be a player. Okay. You can choose one thing to master instantly. What do you choose? I wish I had better skills at approaching women. I admit I have the confidence. I ain't afraid to flirt with a woman. I just wish I could master the skill of holding a conversation with a woman because I have ADHD and it's hard for me to keep on one subject in a conversation. For instance, I'll give you an example. So I was talking to the girl that I liked last night. We went from how her day was, then when she asked me how my day was, I hit her with like several fucking different subjects just out of the random. That's how ADHD is. And I take pride in that because there's nothing wrong with having ADHD. So yeah, if I could choose to master one thing instantly, it would be to have better game at approaching women to show them that I'm interested. Or better yet, scratch that. I wish I could master to make a move. That's my problem with women. When they show interest, I'm too late at making a move. I wish I could master that. So that is what I wish I could master instantly like this. What would you do if you like someone and someone else is interested in that person? I mean, it depends on the woman. I mean, if she's a very attractive woman, of course there's going to be competition. That's how attractive women are. I mean, you got to think, women have thousands of dudes in their DMs constantly. Whether they deny this or not, it's true. I know how women are. They can't fool me. But if I like a woman and there's another guy that's trying to get with her, I would just try to outdo what the other guy does. Like, I would take what I have that he lacks and use that against him to get the upper hand. Think wisely. Work smarter, not harder. How long would you date someone before going to parties together? So, I mean, I wasn't really dating my best friend. I have a big crush on her. I invited her to a party. And we just had fun. That's all I can say. But, I mean, isn't usually most relationships started, like, with that one story? Like, oh, we met at a party. I mean, that's how my mom and dad met, and they've been married for 30 years. So, I don't really think there's a law for how long you should wait before you and your girlfriend go to a party. If you feel comfortable partying with her, take her to a party. But also, I got to lay some advice down. If you plan on going to a party with a woman, make sure you both are in the right mind to consent before you hook up. That way you don't get into legal trouble. Think with your head, not your dick there, my fellas. All right. How do you react when someone tickles you? First of all, I'm 23 years old. That's just fucking weird. That's all I can say about that one. That's a little bit of a cringy question. Advice on dealing with controlling parents. Okay, first things first. My mom and dad aren't controlling. I mean, they do look out for me a lot, but I don't mistaken it as controlling, being too controlling. So in high school, I never got to go to parties, but the thing was, I also wasn't invited to parties. And I always thought my mom and dad, when they told me, you're safer staying home. At first, I thought they were controlling till the incident with me and my crush. We had a falling out and shit like that. And when that went south, my mom and dad told me not to talk to her. I still talk to her. And all it took was my friend, and my dad said, listen to your friend. He knows about her. You don't have to listen to us. So my mom and dad are not really controlling. They just look out for me. And the thing is, if you do think your mom and dad is being too protective of you, it's because they were not too protected by their parents when they were younger. They were unsupervised, and they made some bad decisions. The only reason why our parents control us the way they do is because they want what's right for us, and they want us to do good. They don't want to see us hurt. They don't want to see us go down the wrong path. So be thankful that your parents are controlling of you, is how you deal with them. Just abide by what they say. As long as you're living with them, you abide by the rules. That's how I look at it. Because I was raised to have respect for my parents, so that is why I'm saying that. Where to get the best burger? Oh, damn, this is a very good question. Where to get the best burger? I've had so many burgers, but if I had to say where to get the best burger, you're going to shit yourself when you hear this. You're going to be shot. Red Robin's. They're expensive, but they are fire. Specifically, the best burger that I got at Red Robin's was the Love Burns burger, or whatever they call it. Yeah, the Love Burns burger. So basically, it is a burger with jalapeno straws, chipotle aioli on it, and they even give you a whole roasted jalapeno, like as the garnish. Like how they put it on the toothpick and they put it down the center. It's a whole jalapeno. Very good burger. Oh, and yeah, it's fried jalapeno caps, like red jalapenos. It is so good, and I highly recommend it. The Love Burns burger from Red Robin's. If you want the best burger, it's Red Robin's. Or I could say CJ Hardee's, so it's a cross between those two. How long do you have to get to know someone before you can say what bothers you? So this is going to sound weird, but when I'm trying to form a relationship with a woman, I let them know what bothers me right off the top so they know not to do it. So that is my best advice for that. It's always great to let them know what you agree with and what you disagree with, so that this is known between the two and you can build that chemistry between each other and form a relationship. What do you think when siblings have the same circle of friends? I don't know what that is even supposed to mean. What do you think when siblings have the same circle of friends? Okay, so let me try to recoil this one around my mind. What do I think about siblings that have the same circle of friends as you? I think that's a good thing, but I'm going to give you advice. I'm sorry that I add my 2 cents on at the end of every answer that I give. So you think that, so your sibling and you have the same circle amount of friends. So if you have a small circle, that's good. If you have a big circle, that means you're fake. So if you two both have a small circle and you're not letting people walk on you, that's all that matters. I hope that answered that question. Which games do you have on your phone? I don't know. I got Solitary. Let me actually get off of Tell Me here. So let's see here. How many games do I have on my phone? I have Uno. I think that's the only game that I have, and I shit you not. See, I have Uno right there. Uno. I play it with some of my friends. I think that's the only game that I have. Oh, and Solitary. Yeah, I have Solitary and Uno. That's the only 2 games that I have on my phone. So we actually just got a new Tell Me. So we got to go back up here and see what the new tell is. Oh, this is a good question. What music do you find terrible? Son of a bitch. This is going to be a long answer. In fact, I'm going to smoke a cigarette before I even answer this question, because prepare to have a long response about this one. So, what music do I find terrible? There's a lot of genres that I find terrible. Surprised you asked me that question, because you're going to get an earful in this one. But like I said, I have to answer these as confidently as possible. That's the point of the video. By the way, if you are enjoying this video, make sure you smack the like button and hit the subscribe button for more videos like this in the future. Had to throw that plug in right there. So what music do I find terrible? Mainstream music first. I hate mainstream music. It's shit. The only mainstream bands that I have respect for are Slipknot, Mushroom Head, AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, and Oliver Tree. But I still consider Oliver Tree underground, even though he kind of seems mainstream. But I don't know what you categorize Oliver Tree as, but I specifically think he's a little bit of underground and mainstream, but he's not a full-blown sellout just because he got, his fame from it. But yeah, mainstream music, it's all fake. Everything's ghostwritten in the mainstream except for those bands that I just mentioned. But the newer talent, I don't even want to call them talent. They make me sick because of all this shitty fucking pop music that they put out there on the radio. Other genres that I don't like, mumble rap. I honestly think that if you find mumble rap even entertaining, you're fucking retarded and you have too much time on your hands to understand what real music is. Also, what the fuck was what music? Damn it. Sorry, I got stumped. I stumped myself here while explaining this answer. Another genre that I find terrible is TikTok music. I know that's not really a specific genre, but TikTok ruins good songs. Whether they're mainstream or underground, people overuse them. What the fuck was that? Sound like a fucking Bobcat. Scared the shit out of me, folks. Sorry, I got sidetracked there. You heard that, right? You know what? I'll start part 2 tomorrow because I'm going the fuck in. I ain't getting attacked by a Bobcat. Thanks for watching the Tell Me's. Good night.